It's so crazy. My favorite hotel, people have heard me talk about this on the show, is the Texican Court over there.
So cool.
Such a cool hotel. But on certain days of the week, it goes up $100 on their rate. Like I was just looking at their deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed because I looked at it last time I came on your show, and it was a little bit cheaper. But this time it was like about $300 a night.
It's like,
it's so cool.
It's a cool place. Cute. Anyway, they're not on the show today as a sponsor, but Bespoke Post, they know the way to my heart. They sent me a whole box full of hot sauce.
Do an unboxing.
And this is the Hellfire Detroit Habanero chili pepper, 100,000 to 300,000 Scoville units. Do you know what a Scoville unit is?
I don't want to know.
It's going to burn the out of you. So Meg Riley's on the show. Cody's on the show. Cody, how do you put up with this girl? You guys are significant others to one another. And so that's going to break a lot of hearts because she's got a lot of fans out there that are going to be like, there's
be a good
Cody.
camera guy.
Yeah, he's the best camera guy.
I was going to say, I never, if I'm with somebody, like when I was married or whatever, and when I was married, or like if I'm out with, my girlfriend now, and somebody will walk up, people can be real rude about just handing them the camera and say, hey, took a picture of us. And I won't let that happen. Like, I don't, now, CJ's cool about it. She's like, I'm happy to do it. And I'm like, but that's your choice, right? I never want to be like, so are you the camera guy? You don't want to be that level of douchebag. But when she's creating content, I wonder if you guys were doing a team effort on that deal.
What's crazy is we started dating before any of this social media thing happened to me.
Yeah.
And so he really understands it. And I guess I didn't ask him to be my TikTok boyfriend or whatever you want to call it, but he does it like naturally, like he understands it. And so, he takes pictures and videos of me all the time. So
the tripods help a lot too, though.
Yeah. I gave him a tripod.
CJ and I haven't put on any content out in probably, got 2 months.
I know. Y'all used
to
do.
A lot of people are like, well, we hardly see each other.
Yeah,
but
y'all
our
used
schedule's
to.
Nuts.
Whenever I first knew who you were, it was those videos where you were like singing and she was singing and playing the guitar together.
Yeah. And I quit putting them out because people kept talking about how hot she is and how ugly I am. And they were like,
That's
how
just
did
the
that?
internet.
What?
But you should let them because the more people comment, the better it's going to do.
But we just haven't been around each other to do a whole lot of stuff. But a lot of people are sending me messages now going, are y'all still together? And I'm like, I don't know. What's your offer? What's on the table here? Cody, we got a drink, buddy. How was this tequila? This is Osadilla. Hecho en Mexico.
Osadilla.
I don't even know. I have a Spanish accent with a very southern twang. So lean over here. Was this pretty good? Because I don't think I've tried this. If I have, I don't remember it. So, Meg, are you drinking Miller Lite?
Yeah, I'm just going to stick to my Miller.
Very gay. This is our on Thursday we like to get off the rails, and that's what we're doing. That was the wrong top. I wish Bespoke Post would send me a big old pile of tequila. That'd be a nice box. That'd be a fun box right there. Because I got to go shopping.
We got to try that, though, later.
What's that? I don't want to. I'm scared of it.
One time, it wasn't me, but my uncle. We were in... it's in Branson, Missouri, and he had to wear gloves, and he put a toothpick, and I don't remember what kind it was, and he had to sign a waiver and everything. I can't do hot things. So.
I can do to a degree.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not going to just do it, Meg. That's how people wind up in the hospital. No, I want to just smell it. Let's see if it makes our eyes water. Okay, so Hellfire Detroit. Let's shake it up real good. It's got peppers in there. Holy crap! I'm scared.
Might be good on a taco.
Dip your finger in there. Just a tip.
Just a tip.
It'll wake you up. Just a tip.
I want to smell it.
Yeah. A little taste of it.
Let's see what we got. All right, I'm gonna taste this. See what peer pressure does.
Now, how many Scoville units of that?
100,000 to 300,000.
I want to try it. I might die, but
yeah. Yeah. It's not dumb, I might shit my pants later, but it's not
I don't think I can try that.
Yeah, did you sniff it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Give it a shot, Cody. Tell me what you think, bro. Cuz it's pretty the peppers are in there. It don't just come out.
Whew.
Yeah.
Might have been a mistake.
So
that's going to mix well with this tequila.
Gotta try it.
Oh, God.
I know.
Let's know it's there.
Taste no evil.
Anyway, and I know people are going to say, okay, what is it? Because all you heat people out there, Hellfire Detroit chili pepper. So I do love hot sauces. I collect them.
Really?
I have a huge collection of hot sauces. I mean, they last you for an entire lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like hot sauce. Like, I'm not really spicy things until I started dating him because he puts it on everything.
Yeah.
But
I'm that way too. Pizza. I don't want to eat pizza if I don't have hot sauce.
I have to have jalapenos.
I love jalapenos.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, fried chicken, I want hot sauce. I may be black. I don't know. Is that stereotypical?
I've actually never met a human being who doesn't like fried chicken.
There you go.
So, like, that'd be a huge red flag for me.
Yeah.
Have you ever met someone that doesn't like wings?
Do you not like wings?
Yeah. It's not the taste.
Thing. It's the whole bone thing.
I'm like a texture person. And
there's no dignified way to eat
I'd rather.
So I used to have a show, me and Sean, Bougie Sean. Those who watch the show know who Bougie Sean is. Sean Foster. We used to have a show called Yardbirds, and we would eat chicken. That was our deal. Sean's black. And again, we loved playing on the stereotypes, but we would eat. He's not even really black. That's why we call him Bougie, but he is black. His skin is dark, but he's whiter than me. And so we would go and we would try to find chicken. I'm a wing fanatic. Like, it's a weird addiction for me. I'll tell you two things about me. I don't like big wings, like with a lot of steroids. Like, that's unnatural to me. Mm-hmm. I want them skinny. I want them fried. I want the flats. I don't want the drum. There's some weird shit going on.
See, I like the drum.
I grew up cleaning chickens. Don't want it.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me. To this day, I don't want to eat chicken thighs. I have to make myself do it because I know what that thigh has been through and what's been through that thigh. But I never eat the last wing. And CJ asked me the other day, she goes, why don't you ever eat the last wing? I said, there's a reason. Psychologically, in my brain, there is a reason why I did not choose that wing this whole time.
So
that means there's something wrong with it.
Say there's a plate of wings, you know which one you're...
No. It's just natural selection. Yeah, I just figure out which wing. Yeah. This is the kind of information that the people who listen to this show need in their life.
Yeah.
They need it in their life. And I make the best wings too.
Really?
I also make the best gumbo in the world, and I don't care who anybody
gumbo,
wants to talk.
I could live off of Louisiana Cajun food. Boudin.
100%. I don't care for boudin.
Really?
It's again, texture thing for me.
There is shout out to this gas station by my ranch.
Oh no!
In Moscow, I'm not kidding. They make the best boudin balls. I don't even want to know what's in it, but they're so good. I don't know. Shout out.
Owned by a Pakistani person. Is that stereotypical?
But I mean,
it's
fact.
accurate.
The best
Joe
tacos
Biden said it's true.
gas stations.
Yeah.
What, Cody?
The best tacos come from gas stations typically. Not just typical gas stations.
I live on the road, so I'm a gas station eater. Do you ever go to like Allsup's? Do you ever go to Allsup's gas station? That's the best burritos. Allsup's burritos. They're not everywhere. There's not one near you. But you get out towards West Texas, you start driving towards Abilene, where I'll be Thursday night, and you can't come to that show because it's sold out. We will be stopping. The bus will make a stop at Allsup's because.
Have you ever been to Marfa, Texas?
Yeah, the Marfa Lights.
We went. That was so cool. But we went like 3 years ago for my birthday, and we went camping and stuff. But the best burrito I have ever had.
Did y'all do hibbity dibbity stuff? Were y'all stuff that God doesn't smile upon?
It was right during COVID, like right when COVID started, so no one was there and nothing was open. Yeah, but
in the tent. It's weird.
Oh yeah,
Cody
in the yurt.
Cody's gonna kill me for bringing him on the show.
We stayed in a yurt and then a safari tent the next night.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. But Marfa burrito. Oh, it was cool, really cool.
I don't think
it was different. There was like a fireplace in there, but I just wanted to stay there for the Instagram pictures. But it was fun.
It's a good plan.
It was cold.
It's a good plan.
The Marfa burrito, best burrito.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Huge too.
Now, one other thing that people should know about my girlfriend CJ is she speaks in superlatives. Everything is the best ever. It's the best she's ever had. Do you ever do stuff like that? Like she goes to a restaurant, it is the cutest place I've ever been. Yeah. A breakfast taco on the side of the road, it's the best taco I've ever had.
I have a problem.
It was a solid burrito, though.
Yeah, she just lives in the moment.
I have a problem where if I go to a new place that I've never tried, I'm addicted to it, and I'll continue. Like there's this.
Till you burn out on it?
A pita, is that what it's called? There's like
a pita?
A pita, right?
Oh, okay, that's a different deal.
Or gyro?
Gyro. What's a pita?
A pita is like a piece of bread.
Yeah, pita bread.
It's a Middle Eastern piece of flatbread.
A gyro or gyro, whatever. It's in College Station. They just opened one. or that.
Yeah.
And it's
with
so
lamb
good.
sauce,
Yes.
which is not made from lambs.
Now I'm so addicted to that place.
Actually made out of cucumbers. No, it's cucumber sauce. The gyro is usually made out of lamb.
So
I don't know if
good.
you knew that or not.
No, I didn't.
Little Bo Peep.
But you learn something every day.
Yeah,
It's been getting the beef ones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn her, but
Yeah.
But that tequila does not mix well with that hot sauce. I could tell you right now.
I'm telling you, it's still in.
I could feel it
in the back of my throat.
It was dying down, Brandon, and I took a sip of the tequila, and there's my gastrointestinal tract right there.
We'll get you some milk after the show.
Do you drink milk?
Not
Cody, are y'all dairy?
I mean, I'll chocolate milk. I don't know.
I don't drink milk. I've never
I
drank
like
milk.
it in cereal.
Not a whole lot, but yeah.
But
in cereal, maybe when I was a kid.
I
but-
can't pull up a glass.
No, I don't understand people who do. I don't trust people. I don't think your body wants milk. I think like that phlegm in the back of your throat. You know what? It happens whenever
Yeah.
you drink milk. That's your body literally rejecting it. Like that's
Yeah.
what. See, we're pouring out facts on this
Straight up.
episode today.
I
up.
drink it straight out of the gallon jug.
Well, you live alone, and
would,
you're also
Brandon.
a slob.
So
Fact check. True. I've heard stories about your home.
it can get dirty. Sure.
Negative, Ghost Rider. But no, I don't drink milk. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Won't do it.
It's
but
like
I
a
have really
texture
good calcium.
thing. It's thick though. That's the thing.
It's thick.
Yeah, like
That's a clip right there. That's a
thick.
sound bite from Meg Reily. It's thick. Terrible show. Anyway, no, I don't want it. I mean,
Yeah.
I drank chocolate milk when I was in school. Now they're wanting to do away with chocolate milk.
Why?
There's
'Cause
a war
it's-
on chocolate milk.
There's a war on everything.
Everything.
What's crazy is, side note, but when Aunt Jemima got canceled,
I love her.
oh, me too. This is so cool. We were shed hunting at his land in College Station, and we came across a antique glass Aunt Jemima bottle, and we kept it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
A
That's
long
cool.
time ago. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
This was like right when she got canceled too. It was
Yeah.
a
Thought about
sign.
refilling it with the syrup. Just keep her name going.
Just
but-
keep
Yeah.
her going.
All right.
And somebody the other day, we talked about this whole, they said, oh, you conservatives, they always call us Republicans. I don't think of myself that way, but I am a conservative. And they're like, oh, you Republicans, all you want to do is just do cancel culture and stuff like that. It's like, listen, we're not canceling anything. We're not telling Anheuser-Busch to go out of business. You made a mistake that's going to last for generations, but literal generations. But you guys got triggered by a syrup bottle. And if somebody said to me on Twitter, they were like, you know that wasn't a real person, right? No, Nancy Greer, who was the model for, she was a real person, and you took her picture off the...
Uncle Ben's. I mean,
They took all of it. And the
a bunch
Land
of them.
O'Lakes, the butter, it's funny, they took the Indian off the box and they kept the land.
It's
The irony.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy to me that, wouldn't they want a black woman
One
on a
would think.
bottle?
I'll tell you one better. My buddy Terrence Williams, he's got Cousin T's pancake batter, and they canceled him because his face is on the pancake box, and it's literally, he's Cousin T. It's literally his face on his pancake box, and they won't let him put his stuff on social media without banning it. That's stupid.
God.
They're canceling a black man.
But they're also canceling like M&Ms because the female M&M or something like that was too like
Butch.
yeah. And it's a cartoon.
No,
like-
they took all that stuff away. They made one of them, I don't know. They made one of them Butch. I really wasn't paying attention to the peanut M&Ms and what their sexuality was, but they kept changing all this stuff by their shoes or whatever. And it was like, you don't have to gay up candy. We already have Skittles. We already have
true.
Skittles. This is fun. This is fun. We're going to get into more stuff. Hey, guys, if you have a family, like I do, you know how much your loved ones depend on you. In a worst-case scenario, you wouldn't want them to worry about money. At least I would hope you're a good person like that. You need a good life insurance plan, and it'll give you peace of mind. And if something happens to you, your family will have a safety net to cover the mortgage payments, college costs, whatever comes up. And trust me, stuff does come up. Help them get back on their feet and focus on what's most important, and that's living their life. Policy Genius was built to modernize the life insurance industry. Their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. Now, with Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $25 a month for $1 million of coverage. Some options are going to offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius has licensed agents who can help you find the best fit for your needs, and they work for you, not the insurance companies. That means they don't have an incentive to recommend one insurer over another so you can trust their guidance. Now, Policy Genius is for parents, caregivers, anybody else who has people who depend on them. They simplify the process of getting life insurance so you can protect the people you love. There's no fees, and your personal details are private. So they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot, and so you can trust them. Your loved ones deserve financial safety, so you need a safer way to buy it and find it. So head over to policygenius.com/Chad. Click the link in the description of this show. Get your free life insurance quote. See how much you can save. That's policygenius.com/Chad. We'll be right back. All right, what do we want to do now? Drink tequila. Cheers. There you go. You're drinking Miller Lite. You're still gay.
I'm so gay. I need to be hooked up with Duke. Is that it?
Duquesne. Yeah, the Duke. My buddy Bill Clevenger, he's got a beer. He sent me the new packaging for it. I said, no, go back to the drawing board, because this is the beer that Miller Lite patterned their recipe off of.
I think he definitely should do that. He
had an old school, like up in Pennsylvania where this stuff was from, everybody knew Duquesne. I'm assuming. He showed me a lot of old signage and stuff, and so the Duke, and I was like, this is a really good beer, and it's like 5.8% alcohol by volume, so it gets you set back.
Well, heck yeah. I'm looking for a new beer sponsor, so.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Me too, but none are coming out of the woodworks. I want a tequila sponsor. I can't get a tequila sponsor. What the heck is going on, America?
Just keep posting about them. And then it'll happen. I don't know.
I need money. One of my bulls, political cowboy, people were asking how the bull's doing. He's ranked 10th in the world right now. He's killing it. We gave him a month off and let him kind of rest up a little bit. Now he's killing it. He'll be at the finals in Vegas this year. But Purina came a knocking, and I was like, well, that was out of the blue. Purina wants to. So let's holler at me, Purina.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
That's awesome.
Send me some dog food, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway,
whole food.
Yeah.
I need some money to feed my fat ass. So let's go. All right, fine. I'll drink a beer with you. I'll mix some beer with tequila. Cheers.
Here
You're
we
gay
are. Now too.
I'm super gay. Super gay. I don't know. Is Miller Lite? All companies are gay.
I
think
like,
at this point.
Yeah, I feel like
they don't they don't ask you if you're straight before they sell you the beer, so that means they're gay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you drink this much beer? Oh God, that's nasty.
It's kind of hot.
This is one of the ones that I found on top of the refrigerator in the kitchen in there.
Who knows how long?
And it's probably been sitting up there since the last time you were here on the show.
I bet y'all didn't even have Miller ever here.
This tastes like the can. You know what I'm saying? When it starts tasting like that.
Yeah. That's why you got to drink them right when you get them.
Yeah, I was going to say, one time, like when I went on, I'll tell you this story. One time I went on my senior trip. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina after I graduated high school. And we drank so much beer. I tried to act like, I tried to play it off like my parents didn't know I was off doing the things I did and stuff. I was a good kid.
I bet you were ruthless as a teenager.
I had a conscience. That's the difference between me and a lot of my friends. I actually did have a conscience. And so they knew that I knew where to draw the line. But we drank so much beer that week. By the 7th day in Myrtle Beach, I opened up a can and I went to drink it. I had ruined my taste buds on beer. And I was like, oh, shit, I've messed up. I've ruined beer for myself for the rest of my life.
So now it's just tequila.
Like this tastes like that right now, so I can't drink that one. But that one's. But it could be because I burned my mouth on hot sauce and tequila. So
and last night.
I know. Cody, where are you from originally? You from College Station?
College Station, Texas. Yes, sir.
All right. You an Aggie?
I did not go to A&M, no. I started working. I did a lot of just odd jobs, and then I got into the pipeline doing horizontal directional drilling for about 6 years.
Yeah.
I own a fencing company with a friend of mine, CST Fencing.
Shout out.
Shout out.
What's the name of the company? Say it. What is it? Say it out loud.
College Station Fencing Repair.
College Station Fencing.
Yes, sir.
Repair.
Fence and repair.
And repair. Fence and repair. Got it.
He builds a great fence.
Yeah. Yes, how do you know? You're a girl.
I want him to build a fence around our house. I do.
Hey, listen, if y'all get married, you'll find that he'll never do that stuff around your house.
Well, I want him to because I want, and he knows it, a Highland cow so badly.
Yeah?
I want a cow.
Do you have cows now?
No. Well, at my ranch in East Texas, and then he has cows at his land in College Station. But at our house, I want.
She wants one at the house, though.
So.
Well, I mean, everybody in Texas needs a walking around cow.
I want to do this is not the reason. I just think they're cute. But it would be nice to have one to do those like ASMR beauty videos on them.
Just know that cows. I always said never have a hobby that eats, but I've always had.
It's a good thing, though.
I've always had one.
We have 2 ducks and like RIP, but we had 5 chickens. Yeah. But a coon got one the other day.
Yeah.
But we have a duck that, oh my God,
it's an attack duck.
So its
I read
name
your
was.
mind. I knew what you were going to say.
Well, we had their names originally for the 2 ducks were Goose and Maverick from Top Gun.
Yeah.
But then there's like this thing going around where Gary, like fuck Gary, and it's like this duck on TikTok. So we changed the asshole to Gary.
Oh, gotcha.
So now it's Maverick and Gary.
She is terrified of it.
I'm not.
It keeps her in the house at times.
Yeah.
You got to kick that duck.
Exactly.
People will hate me for saying that, and I don't care what you say. You got to kick the duck.
You can be aggressive with him, and he comes right back at you.
They don't know any quit.
He doesn't feel pain.
So yeah. I lived on a pond that had a homeowners association in this neighborhood, right? And I thought it would be so cool to have some geese. Beautiful geese out there on that deal. So I went to the farmer's market. I bought 2 little baby geese, put them in my bathtub, and they swam around, and I grew them up. Then I put them out, and they took over the pond. So the homeowners association didn't know where these geese had come from. And so they were having a meeting. They're like, who brought the freaking geese? Nobody can walk around the pond anymore because they're attacking everybody. And my kids can't go out there and fish in the pond because the geese are coming after them. And we were like, I don't know where them geese came from. I have no clue where those geese come. They were our geese. So the home association president, he decides one day he's going to get rid of the geese. So he goes out there and he gets one. He traps it. And they were mean. And he traps one. And he wraps the thing up in like some kind of netting or something. He's going to take it and turn it loose out in the wilderness somewhere. He gets one, he can't get the other. He puts this thing in the cab of his truck with him. This goose goes to shitting all over everything. It's shitting on him. It's shit. I mean, it's just, it was as if they squeezed the goose and it just exploded shit. It's just all over everything. And I was like, that's what you get for messing with my geese. But they don't know when he quit. They will attack you.
I will never get a geese or a goose. A geese. I'll never get a goose.
I'll never get a geese. They will attack you. Oh. Mm-hmm. You have to wring its neck. That's the only way around it. And people are like, oh my God, it's so cruel. Well, you get attacked by a goose and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Why do like ducks do that though? Because
they don't have a brain.
Well, I've heard so many different reasons for it. Because I have a couple of creator friends that are big on social media just because they're like chicken farmers and stuff, like raise the animals. And so I've asked people and they tell me it's either they're being territorial or they're trying to protect the eggs.
Yeah, they're very territorial.
Or they just like you. I don't know what it is.
He just wants to hang out.
He doesn't. He's nice to him, but not really.
Really?
Whenever I'm alone,
they recognize alpha. That's the deal.
I'll just accept him and pick him up and just make him kind of hang out with me while he's trying to kill me.
He wants to kill me.
Runs from him.
Yeah, and I think he likes that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's rough. I mean, roosters are bad too. So
y'all think about that before you get a goose, a geese, a duck, or a rooster.
That's legit. It's their medulla oblongata. That's the problem. Mama says because they got all them teeth in their mouth and they don't have no toothbrush. Medulla oblongata. Good Lord. Geese, that's what we're talking about. Let's play, speaking of how men are strong and women are weak, because that's basically what we were saying.
Yeah.
Let's play that soccer match. Let's play the clip. It's clip number 4. This was the women's soccer team. They played a men's team. And, well, you know what the outcome was. Play the clip.
Again, you got to be careful. There's a shot, and there's a goal.
Boom.
First goal of the game.
I mean, goes
to Wrexham.
From like midfield. Wait, we're not done.
Lloyd fires and scores back-to-back goals. Another shot and another goal. And yes, it's Lewis Lloyd again.
Dudes are smoking them.
Lewis Lloyd.
Look at that girl. She's crying.
It's a big ask, but
bam!
There's Trundle able to turn.
Look at that goalie. She acts frustrated. Like, bitch, you never had a chance. Look at this guy. He's a moose.
Takeaway. But Trundle able to keep it.
Guess what's going to happen? Shocker, another point.
So far, so good.
Look, this
Another
next guy,
goal
he's having a beer on the
as
sideline.
George Boyd
Like, bam, wait, what's going to happen next?
Trundle.
Oh, another point. Bam.
got a hat trick.
I think they hit so many points, they had to replace the
Trying to
freaking
move
net.
around, and that's
Look
gonna
at
be a
they
nice
switch sides,
pass
more
and a
points.
goal for George Boyd. Murkoff takes that shot.
Yeah,
with
bam,
the left,
another
and
point.
Murkoff is able
Like,
to get one by.
That dude had a man bun.
Perfect contact.
Boom,
was perfect
more points.
contact, a
They
nice
still got the
feed.
same goalie in there. Maybe
It's a
that's the
fast pace,
freaking problem.
you know, a lot
Oh
of
no,
these
it's
guys
because
have
she's
a
a
lot of
freaking
experience.
girl.
A lot of goals as well, like that, exactly. Big man top,
The girl's getting
just
abused.
experience-wise.
I bet, has the ball even been on the other end of the
Jarvis,
field?
there it is.
Bam, another point. They beat him 12 to freaking nothing. 12 to nothing. That's like me playing wiffle ball with my brother's kids.
Were there any other women on that team? Or was
No,
it, just,
it was men against women.
Men against women.
Oh.
It was a men's team. I can't believe I'm having to mansplain this to you right now. This is so fitting right now, Meg.
Dang. Why? Like, why?
I don't know. I mean, this is where we are as a society. Sometimes you just have to remind women where they live.
I'm waiting for them to get into boxing. I mean, we see a man like Mike Tyson transition and then hop into boxing. That will make things interesting, make people think a little different, I think.
You're exactly right. We talked about that. What was it last week on the show? That MMA guy who was like, I'll fight 12 in a row.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
He's like, I'll fight 12 in a row. Line them up.
And it looks like he's having a good time with it. It's like, you're fighting women.
Yeah,
Like,
give me the trans men to fight, and you bring all the women you want. And again, men are stronger. That's just the way it is. We're not necessarily smarter. We're not smarter.
No, y'all are
We're not smarter. And our I don't know if
Or
you know this
funny.
or not,
I'm
but when a
funny.
man is sexually aroused, his IQ drops by 37%. So that's why
Very true.
I had to explain to CJ the other day the term coyote ugly. Do you know what coyote?
Yes.
Do you know where that came from? If you wake up with a girl and she's so ugly that like a coyote caught in a trap, you just chew your arm off to get away from her.
Has that happened to you?
No, yeah. I have wanted to
both of his arms.
skirt out of there kind of quick. But it's okay. I take relief factor. How's that for an ad transition? All right. Hey, since the early days of Blaze TV, we've been fortunate to work with the team over at Relief Factor. At the time, they brought an unknown anti-inflammatory to the marketplace that they had tested in their hometown of Seattle, and it had shown a remarkable ability to reduce pain from many different types of chronic ailments. I personally love Relief Factor because it's an all-natural alternative to pain medications that I trust to keep me pain-free. Inflammation is not only the chief cause of pain, but it's a factor in many other diseases. And I feel better that Relief Factor is always working to keep our inflammation markers in check. And there's hundreds of thousands of people who order Relief Factor every single month, and about 70% reorder it because it works. And you can get a trial pack for only $19.95 to see if it will work for you to reduce your pain. Go to relieffactor.com to order or call them 800-4-RELIEF. That's Relief Factor. Feel the difference. We'll be right back. You guys believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Do you?
I totally think that there's somewhere in space, there has to be another life form somewhere.
Think so?
Yeah,
Cody?
for sure.
At this point, I mean, you're seeing all these things zooming around and whatnot. I mean, these are reputable people saying they saw them and whatnot. And these, I mean, is it China doing it or is it actually aliens? It's like, what are these things?
Like it's
that
some
they're
weird
seeing?
technology that we don't
these
know
are
about.
Navy fighter pilots, saying they've been seeing them since, I mean, very early 1900s, I think.
Yeah.
Just the odds of us, planet Earth, being the only planet with any life form is very hard to believe for me.
I see some stuff like there's some clips out there on Instagram of like these lost civilizations and societies and like the physical impossibility of them architecturally building these things like these pyramids they find in the middle of this jungle that they uncover and didn't know they were there. And it's like there's no record of any real civilization ever having been here. Like how they're building these huge, I mean, megalithic structures and whatnot, and how it looks like they're scooping, and it looks like the rocks are being melted into position. It's like we can't even do that nowadays. How were they doing it back then? I got questions. That's all I'm saying.
There's a lot of questions out there.
Well, let's see. Play clip number 8.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will. It's probably not the right parlance, but no kidding, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species?
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
Well, I got questions.
If you're right, if you're telling us the truth, everyone, the entire American public, has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
Damn!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's verify some stories I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard any of Bob Lazar's?
I don't think so.
That'd be something you'd have to dive into. He's got a few documentaries.
What is it called?
Bob Lazar is a...
Oh, Bob Lazar.
He's a man that worked at a certain spot in Area 51, and he's got a lot of stories and whatnot, but everything seems to check out and whatnot, and he says, I mean, we had these things in there and whatnot. I mean, there's multiple people that say it nowadays, and kind of out there. I mean, even our U.S. government, I think, this year or last year came out saying, these are UFOs, we don't know what they are, you know, the Navy's seen them and whatnot. They're out there.
It's funny that we talk about that, and now we're like, whatever.
There's so much...
It's like there's
so much other going on that they're trying to
in our world. We're like,
us, you know,
I feel like all the goofy shit that's happening is like a distraction from like the crazy shit that actually is important, like the border crisis.
Government's actually,
I feel like a lot of like the whole Dylan Mulvaney, like transgender cancel culture, all of that, I think is a huge distraction from like the border crisis and issues that like really, you know.
Yeah.
The debt ceiling, like everything that's going on right now.
Well, I read an article the other day where it was like, we got they just live among us. Like they're just live among us. Maybe that explains John Fetterman. I don't know. You know, the senator from Pennsylvania.
Have you ever heard about the Men in Black?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They made a whole movie about it.
Oh yeah, but I got
multiple
hooked.
movies.
I got hooked on that the other day, just like scrolling on TikTok, and I just found myself in a hole, just like diving into that. I think it's crazy.
The whole deal. I'm telling you, this guy, I mean, he said they lied to us. It's a disinformation campaign.
I mean, at this point, does anyone not believe the U.S. government is lying to them about literally everything?
Yeah, right.
Basically, if the government doesn't say it, you can believe that. But if the government comes out and tells you something or to believe something else, just go ahead and do the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Just go ahead and do the opposite because that's their whole point. They exist to lie to you. I mean, it's weird, right? That we put up with the shit that we put up with. And I talked about it last week.
Yeah, with the amount, like the velocity of lying is getting to the point where like, yeah, at some point it seems like a little much. Like, can't they at least, like, just give me aliens? Honestly, aliens. Joe Biden can have another 4 years. Just give me the aliens. I want to see what the spaceships look like.
See the bodies.
Give me the cool stuff. I'm tired of Dylan Mulvaney. I want to know about the anti-gravity technology.
Yeah. Like, I'm impressed with their ability to hide this stuff. You know, there's this old story, you guys could look it up, where Jackie Gleason, who of course was a very famous actor, comedian through the the 50s and 60s and even into the 70s and the Honeymooners and stuff like that. And he went to visit, I think he was in Florida, and he went to visit Richard Nixon when he was president, and at a compound. And Nixon's like, "Get in the car, I'm going to go show you something." And Richard Nixon drove Jackie Gleason, and basically like opened up the freezers and showed him the bodies. And Jackie Gleason, for the rest of his life, swore that happened. That he's like, the president showed me the aliens. So it's an interesting story.
I mean, we 1,000% have them, but one of the ways they do it, is they do it in black ops projects. So technically, it's being done in the private sector. So the U.S. government give a wink that they're funding it, but they don't have to actually tell you anything.
Okay, that verifies this story then. That verifies this story that here we go. Hang on. Nobody move. House Republicans have introduced legislation to stop DOD, that's the Department of Defense, funding of drag shows. The trannies are aliens. It
explains a lot.
That's how they're bringing them out. That's how they're bringing them out. That's why they're introducing the kids to them.
Ooh, there you go.
So the kids get used to living amongst the aliens. This is true, though. Matt Rosedale, who's the Montana Republican, he said he introduced legislation that prohibits the Department of Defense from paying for, hosting, or supporting adult cabaret performances. I didn't know they were. Why is the department?
They're about to have a couple on some Air Force bases they just shut down. Like, nothing against Air Force.
I was like, there's a lot against it. But the Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin has said the DOD does not support or fund the shows, but military.com reported that Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada had planned to host an all-ages drag show on June 1. Show was canceled due to orders from Austin banning drag performances on military bases. We really need to go back to Don't Ask, Don't Tell, but whatever. But drag story time was supposed to be June 30th, 2021. Said anything that does not help our troops be the most effective fighting force on earth is a distraction and a waste of resources. That's what the Rosendale from Montana said. So there you go. That's how they're doing it, man. They're trotting out the drag queens. They're the life among us. Jackie Gleason was with Richard Nixon and saw a tranny in a freezer.
That's it.
Unsolved effing mysteries, man.
There's a tranny that didn't pass, and he thought it was a gray.
I don't know. Look at the camel toe on that guy. That's my best Jackie Gleason. To the moon, Alice. See?
There you go.
See? To the moon. Aliens. All right. God, our brains, the way they work. Hey, you guys remember when I started talking about liver health formula? Well, let me tell you a story. I not only take it every day. My brother had gone to the doctor, and they said, hey, you got some liver issues going on. Fortunately, they found what was going on. They were able to take care of it. But he said, hey, dude, does that liver health formula work? I said, it absolutely works. It works for me. So I sent him a bottle, and he took it to his doctor, and the doctor was like, dude, definitely you need to be taking this stuff. It works to rejuvenate your liver. People like us who drink.
I definitely need it, actually.
We drink, and we're not going to stop. But it'll also boost your metabolism. It'll burn fat. It boosts your energy. Fights the fatty liver that affects 100 million Americans. Well, the good folks over there, they put a little presentation, a little free video on their website with 4 warning signs of a damaged or fatty liver. You need to check it out. It's kind of scary. So go over there and check it out. Watch it for free. And see about your liver health. And you can find it at checkyourliver.com/Chad. Again, that's checkyourliver.com/Chad. We'll be right back. We got a new partner for the show. My very good friend, Chad Myers out of Abilene, Texas. They make holsters. And he just sent me some more holsters because that's what I need because I have a lot of guns. And so this is for my P365. It's their magnetic holsters. So there you can see the deal. But that right there, that's a solid magnet. So if you put that deal, inside appendix deal right there, and it's pretty cool. But like you can hang that thing anywhere. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it or whatever. That's not magnetic, but right there, I mean, it's got a solid magnet if you want to put your gun wherever you want to put it. So I love these things. We'll talk about them more later on. Look at these things all stuck together because of the magnets in there. But he texted me the other day. He said, "What do you want?" And because he called me, he said, "What do you want?" I said, "Give me a couple of new Glock 19s and some SIG P365s." So here they are, and they're a new partner with the show. I'm excited about them. And the reason they're partnering with the show is because Facebook's completely shut them down. They can't advertise on Facebook anymore.
I can't post anything about guns at all.
And I mean, these are holsters. Yeah. Like this is literally this might as well be a wallet. That's what's so dumb. That's the Glock 19.
But then you see people online that are posting like shooting guns and stuff. But then if you have a big platform, you're not really allowed to.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, he called me. He goes, dude, honestly, he said, I'm about to lose my business because of Facebook. And you got a Glock 19?
No, Glock 19, HK40.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit in that thing. I'll get him to send you some. But I'd give you one of these, but I don't think HK40. I don't think would fit in that because I've got an HK40.
It's in the truck. I'll try it out.
Here, take that thing. He sent me 2 of those. Take one of those. But you guys, and I'm going to talk to him at the end of this segment, but I'm going to talk about him at the end of the segment. JM4, the number 4, tactical.com. And they're in Abilene, Texas. They've got another one, a shop down in near where I live in the Woodlands, in I think Porter, Texas. And so anyway, JM, the number 4, tactical.com. Chad Myers. They're good people, man. They're good friends. I hope to see them this week when I'm out in Abilene at a show that you can't come to because it's sold out. Yeah, try that out. That's a pretty cool deal.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I wanted to go to that show in Abilene.
I bet we could make room for you.
Okay.
What show are you going to come to?
I don't know. Because I was looking at your schedule and like tour dates because I was trying to figure out what's the closest location to like where I live. But pretty much it was like Beaumont, not Abilene. But I have family that live in Abilene, so
yeah.
I don't
Abilene's a long way from everywhere.
Yeah.
It ain't Midland, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I got Beaumont's coming up on June 24th with me and Zach Rushing. ChadPratherLive.com if you want to be cooler than Meg and actually come to a show. But no, I'd love to have you guys come out and have some fun stuff. We're doing this Buck Wild comedy tour. We've been doing it for a while, and somebody asked me the other day, they were like, can I bring my 17-year-old daughter to it? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. This is not a family-friendly drag show.
You know what's really funny?
We want adults only.
I have a friend that's a content creator, and he does like comedy skits, but he does comedy shows. And so he's actually opening, I think it's like your show in Florida, but like him and like a couple of other people.
Which show?
I'd have to look at my text, but it's in Florida.
Yeah,
that's coming up. Like
a lot of times when I travel, I ask the club or whatever. I'm like, find an opener. I
kind of want to go to that show.
You should.
I don't know. It's kind of cool. I don't know all of the people that are opening, but they're like a whole group.
Yeah.
But I just know like 2 of them that are.
I got some stuff coming up in Florida for sure. So that's it's a full year. I can tell you that it's a full year.
Can you believe it's like already halfway through 2023?
No, it's speeding up. I'm telling you, it's the aliens.
It is.
They're speeding this whole deal up. It's scary, man. Take me away. I don't know if they're like John Fetterman. I don't think I want to be in that on that planet. You know, a bunch of. They're probably the really pretty people. It's probably the really, really pretty elitists.
Can you imagine though?
That drink our blood.
If aliens came back and they're just like the most beautiful people you've ever seen, that'd be so cool.
I'd hit it.
Yeah. Sorry, I would too.
I'm like, what's up? What's up? You want to sell merch at my shows?
You want to go to the lodge?
Yeah, you want to go to the lodge? Hang out. For those of you in Dallas, you know exactly what the lodge is. That's where the aliens are working. Yeah. I'd be like, anybody want to come sell merch for me? I need. CJ is always like, she's like, you need a girl to travel with you to sell merch, and I'm like, oh, that's not going to end well at all.
Me. Well, no, not like that.
Yeah. No, not like that. But CJ's like, you need a girl to go sell merch for you, and I'm like, I don't think so.
I could sell merch though.
I'm sure you could. Girls are way better at that than guys are. They just are.
Yeah.
People will buy from a girl a whole lot quicker.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely for sure.
But I don't know. CJ's like, you gotta hire a girl. I said, hey, there's no way I'm traveling around the country with a girl.
There you go.
We have one right here.
Tempt me with a good time, Kayla. I don't even know if what you said was heard on microphone, but yeah, she said hire a pretty lesbian. That's why I'm giving her the side eye. And I'm like, get on the bus, Kayla. Let's go. I know. And your boo thing would be jealous. All right.
Bring both of them.
Bring both of you ladies. Yeah. All right. Family owned and operated since it launched in March of 2016. Based in Abilene, Texas. They have this patented magnetic technology. It is the only magnetic retention holster on the market, and it's made of Herman Oak full grain U.S. grade A steer hide, and is made in Texas. So this holster is actually comfortable enough that you'll forget you're even carrying. And Chad Myers even broke it in for me a little bit, which is kind of cool. So you can can wear it on your belt. You can put it on a lot of those non-structured waistbands, like your athletic shorts and your sweats, your leggings, whatever. And so it allows for easy removal from, on-body carry to a storage without the need to unholster the firearm or remove from a belt. So you don't have to worry about accidents or negligent discharge, anything like that. So the magnet retains the firearm in the holster, but it allows for easy draw. So the magnet actually helps hold your firearm in there as well. So you can use it in all kind of different positions. Again, you could put it over here if you want to cross draw, it's just really cool. And I'm one of those guys, I'm a little claustrophobic anyway. I don't like things that are real binding on my body because I'm a fat person. And so this thing actually is not real obtrusive in that. So you can get the high ride holster, which actually provides a higher ride height, and it's really cool. And so I encourage you guys to check them out. And give them some support. They're getting canceled all over the place by social media. And my friends over there at JM4 Tactical, they got all these different styles. You just tell them what kind of gun you want, and they will figure out the best way to serve you. And I'll tell you what, these magnetic holsters right now, every single day is what I'm using. So head over to JM, the number 4 Tactical, JM4Tactical.com. And if you use promo code CHAD, I spell it Chad, guess what? They'll give you 10% off. Go check them out right now. We'll be right back. All right, Meg Reily, where can they find you?
You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Meg Reily.
Yeah.
And then Cody,
you do that stuff?
Yeah, not many, but you can find me at Cody Bariski at, Facebook, TikTok,
Cody
and
Bariski,
Instagram.
yeah.
So.
All right,
And CST Fence, if you need a fence
fence
done. Brazos Valley.
Yeah. College Station Fence and Repair.
He's great.
Did I get it right?
Yes, sir.
All right, go find them. Thanks, guys, for coming on. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I got a feeling we're going to go probably have dinner and...
Go to the lounge, man.
Lodge. The
Lodge. Oh, the lounge.
We're not taking you to the strip club. I don't care how much
Damn
you
it.
beg. Don't beg, Meg. Twist my arm.
My grandma watching this later is just going to be like...
I know. The last time we were on the show, she mentioned her. We did a video for your mom.
Yeah, my
on
mom
your phone.
is a huge fan of you.
I love it, and she goes, "Oh, she's single, by the way." I was like, "Look at you pimping out your mother."
But your face changed. Like the moment that I told you she was single, you were like, "Oh," and then you got seduced.
I went to video face. I was like, "What's up, Mom?"
I told her, girl? "Do not post that." I said, "Just keep it to yourself.
That's
not post
so funny. I hope you watch it every night. Over a glass of warm milk with your goggles on,
that's what she's gonna do.
Apple goggles. I know, right? Anyway, appreciate you guys, and we're gonna do something fun. Be sure to follow Meg. It's pure entertainment, absolute good, mindless, creative entertainment, and that's exactly what you want on social media. So you're good at it. I don't have no idea how you get that much stuff done. But come check me out, ChadPratherLive.com, or if you're feeling frisky, go to ChadPads.com, because every man needs a maxi. We'll see you next week. Bye.